Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you are all doing great. Today we are going to solve one more lead code problem. The problem number 217 contains duplicate and its difficulty is easy. Let's see the problem statement. Given an integer array of nums and we need to return true if any value appears at least twice in the array, and we need to return false if every element is distinct. Okay, let's see this problem in a diagram for a better understanding. Assume we are given an input array 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. If we carefully observe here, 4 occurs 2 times, 3 occurred 1 time, 2 occurred 1 time, 1 occurred 1 time, and there is a one element which occurs 2 times. In this case we need to return false. This is one possible set of input. Let's see another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we carefully observe this input array, every element is distinct in nature, so we need to return false here. Okay, this is all about the problem statement and I hope you understood it. Let's see in how many ways we can solve this problem. Okay, so if we talk about any problem, okay, so any problem can be solved in any number of ways, okay, depending upon how a person thinking and how a person is approaching, right? So these are my ways and my take on this problem. The first one is using two loops. Using two loops. Okay, what does it mean by? So assume this is my input array 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. Okay, then what I'm going to do? I'm going to have two loops. One is going to represent I, another one is going to represent j. So from I equals 0 till less than nums dot length, from j equal to I plus 1 to less than nums of length. Okay, and if I find nums of I is double equal to nums of j, in this case I can see there are two elements which are at two different index positions, right? So in this case I can simply return true, otherwise I can return false at the end of the loops. Okay, so let's see what is the time and space complexities. Okay, the time complexity is going to be big O of n square and the space complexity is going to be big O of 1. Why big O of n square? Because you are going to use two loops and you're going to iterate through the array of elements, right? A big O of 1 for space because you are not taking any additional data structure to process this request. But here's the drawback with time complexity, right? Big O of n square, if you submit this code in LeetCode, it will give you time limit exception. Okay, now let's see what is the second approach. The second approach could be, first we can sort the array, sort the array and find duplicate, find duplicate. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. So and if we carefully observe input, okay, so they are not talking about your input going to be sorted array, right? So it can be sorted or else unsorted. Okay, but if we go with this approach, first thing you have to do is you need to sort the array. So let's assume this is my input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 and 2. If you carefully observe, this is unsorted array. So what is the output you will get after sorting? Okay, you will going to get 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This is the output which you will get after performing the sorted array. Then immediately what you are going to do, you are going to iterate from 0th position. Okay, so every time what you are going to do, so definitely your 0th position is going to be distinct, right? So you need to start your iteration from this, not from the 0, sorry for that. So from here, that means like for I equal to 1 to I less than nums dot length and then I plus plus. Okay, so every time what you are going to do, if nums of I is equal to nums of I minus 1. Okay, so if my current element is equal to my previous element, that means this element occurred two times, right? There and then you simply return true. Okay, otherwise after completing this for loop you can simply return false. This is one approach, right? But what are the time and space complexities with this approach? Your time complexity is going to be big O of n log n to perform the sorting, plus big O of n for this iteration. So in total it is going to be big O of n log n. Okay, and what is your space complexity is going to be? It is going to be big O of n, and I'm not considering the sorting memory here. Okay, this is a one of the approach to solve this problem. Okay, but here again you can see the time complexity is big O of log n, and previously it was big O of n square. So do we have any approach, any intuition so that we can solve this problem in big O of n time complexity? Yes, we have it. The final approach could be use additional ds, additional ds nothing but data structure, like set or hash map, to find duplicate element in an array. Duplicate element. Okay, this is the third approach. So let's see the what is out input is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, and then 6. If you carefully observe here, 3 occur 2 times, right? So that you need to return the true as per this input set. So how you can solve this problem? Okay, let's assume this is my set, or else you can treat it as a hash map. Okay, the difference here is like set does not accept duplicates. That means it is going to hold only unique elements. Okay, in map, the map is going to hold data in the form of key value pair where key is going to be unique. Okay, in this case you need to use key as your actual array element. Okay, key is unique. So let's see how you can solve. So I'm starting iteration from 0th index. So 1 is 1 present in my set? No. Then I'm going to insert. Then I'm at 2. Is 2 present in my set? No. I'm going to insert 2 here. And then I'm at 3. Is 3 present in my set? No. I'm going to insert 3 here. And then 4. Is 4 present in my set? No. I'm going to insert this as well. Then 5. Is 5 present in my set? No. Then I'm going to insert 5 as well. Then 3. 3 is already present. That means this element is occurring twice, right? So the moment you find any element is already present in your set or else a hash map, then you can simply return true. Okay. Otherwise you can simply return false. So this is the third approach. Okay. So let's see what is the time and space complexities. The time complexity is going to be big O of n, because you are going to iterate only one, and plus big O of 1 to perform the contains operation, and overall it is going to take big O of n. Okay, what is the space complexity? The space complexity is going to be big O of n, because you are taking this additional data structure to process your request, right? So in worst case it is going to hold all the elements. Okay, so that is nothing but big O of n space complexity. Okay, and I hope you got these three approaches. So let me go and write the solution in the lead code. So now here what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the hash map. Okay, I'm going to take the hash map, integer comma integer, and map is equals to new hash map. Okay, and I'm going to iterate through the complete array. For that, for int I equals to 0, I less than nums dot length, and I plus plus. Okay, what is my condition is going to be? First I need to check whether nums of I is already present in hash map. If it is present, that means the number is occurring second time, so then I can return true, right? So for that, what I can see, if map dot contains a key of nums of I, if it is there, then simply return true. Okay, otherwise just insert that element into the map. That is another map dot put nums of I comma 1. Okay, 1 is nothing but the occurrence. After this for loop you can return simply, that means there is no duplicate element in the array. Okay, just run it, and yeah, it got accepted, and now submit it. Great. It took 14 milliseconds and it is 49.4% faster than online Java submissions. And thanks for watching my video. If you like my content, please do subscribe and please do encourage. I will try to post as many as videos possible, and I am spending more time on explaining the problem and spending very less time on the coding part. So I hope you are liking this approach. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.